Hello, Portland West Middle School. We welcome you to our very first show in TCN. Today we have Lane Pettit with sports, Nate Peters with movie review,
Aiden Reynolds with random bits of knowledge, and Allie Daly with book review.
Caleb Kepley has our minute meal, and Aaron Daly with teacher feature.
We'll also have your lunch menu for this week and a viral video from our TCN STEM class.
We have a lot of things to talk about for our very first show. So, and how was your fall break?
It was good. We went to Florida and went to some of the parks around there.
Cool. I went to this place in Millington, Tennessee. It's called the Boys Ranch, and basically we did lots of work there, like working in horse barns and working on fences and cutting trees. It was fun. Anyway, so for our first topic, on October 20th, there will be a cheer fundraiser, and they are selling butter braids.
I've never eaten one before, but just the name of it gets my mouth watering. Make sure to buy some before November 3rd.
On the other hand, Halloween is coming up.
We hope you stay safe, and if you're doing something this year with your friends or family, and don't get too scared. One last thing, to wrap up this opening segment, until October 20th, all 8th graders are eligible for the Washington, D.C. trip. If you're going, we hope you have fun and get to see all the sights you wanted to.
Now to Lane Pettit with sports.
This is Lane Pettit with TCN News, reporting on West Sports. We hope you all had a good fall break. On Tuesday night, October 3rd, West played their last game of the season against East. Braylon Dallin scored the first touchdown for West, but East came back with a touchdown from Briston Chamberlain off of a kickoff. Late in the second quarter, Brady Paxton intercepted the ball, but West could not score before the half. In the first few seconds of the fourth quarter, East scored and was able to get the 2-point conversion. 2 plays later, East intercepted the ball and was able to score just after a few plays. West ran a kickoff all the way back to the end zone, but it was called back to the 46-yard line because of a holding penalty. West lost their final game 26-14. Volleyball did okay in their last week of play. On Tuesday, October 3rd, JV lost to Station Camp, but varsity won. The varsity team played in the Sumner County tournament on Saturday, October 7th at Knoxdale and came away with the championship. Volleyball is officially over for this season. In other sports news, Portland High School lost their homecoming game to Macon County. Vandy lost over the weekend to Mississippi 59-35. The Vols were doing good down to the final second, but South Carolina beat them 15-9. The Tennessee Titans did not play until Monday night, so we are unable to report their performance at this time. Stay tuned with TCN News for more sports school highlights and updates. This has been Lane Pettit with TCN News. Back to the news desk.
Hi, this is Nate Peters with TCN News, and the movie I am going to be reviewing is the Lego Ninjago movie. In this movie, there are 4 ninjas that have special powers. Kai is fire, Cole is rocks, Jay is lightning, and Zane is ice. The 4 ninjas saw something they were not supposed to see. It was a script. It said one ninja will rise upon the others and become the Green Ninja. The Green Ninja turned out to be Lloyd, the son of the villain Garmadon. So now the battle is son versus father. Who will win? Now back to the news desk.
That's an awesome movie. I've been wanting to see it. Without further ado, though, we have your lunch menu for today and tomorrow. For today, we will have chicken sliders, mini hamburgers, seasoned potato wedges, garden salad, mandarin oranges, and fresh grapes. Tomorrow, your choices are nachos, chicken nachos, taco trimmings, refried beans, corn, rips, slushies, and a fresh fruit cup. Now to Random Bits of Knowledge with Aiden Reynolds.
Good morning, Portland West Middle. My name is Aiden Reynolds, and today I have random bits of knowledge. Also, if you get scared by very destructive space anomalies, bye. One thing is a black hole. There is a black hole that is 8,000 light years large, heading straight towards us. It is estimated to get here in a couple billion years from now. Also, our galaxy and the Andromeda galaxy are set to collide, This also might happen in the next few billion years. The third thing is our sun. All suns die, and ours is 4.5 billion years old, and only has a couple billion years left also. Disclaimer, the first two astrological events have a slim chance to actually happen. And that was 3 random bits of knowledge. Over to Ali with book review, and we are all right for the next few billion years.
This is Allie Daly with TCN News coming to you live from Portland West Middle School regarding a New York Times best-selling author, Margaret Peterson Haddix, comes the first book in a brand new thrilling series about twins on a quest to discover the secrets being by their new family. This book is called Under Their Skin. This series will keep you on your toes with the crisp and thought-provoking quest these twins set out to seek. The 12-year-old twins are skeptical when their mom tells them their lives won't change much and for them not to worry. This seems to put a wrench in their gut on why so many secrets about the newfound family they are about to embrace. Giving the 5-star rating book, go grab these book series to find out the rest of the story. Now to September birthdays.
Hello TCN viewers, this is Caleb Kepley and Corbin Macri with Minute Meal. Today I'd like to show you something, one of my recipes I call Wheezies. Wheezies, what are those, you ask? It's a simple thing with Triscuit crackers and any type of sharp cheddar cheese. Let me show you. So see, we have these Triscuit crackers on a plate, and now what you have to do is, Corbin will show them, get any type of any cheese. And then what you do is you just you don't have to sprinkle it, just put it on the top of the crackers. And make sure that all the crackers are filled with it or it won't taste as good. Just make sure you put it all over it. And then, let me help you out. take maybe about 50 seconds to put all the cheese on if you want it heavy. You don't have to make it heavy, because when you make it heavy, it gets really, really cheesy, which I prefer. That looks enough. So now what you do is you put it in the microwave. You put it in the microwave. And make sure whatever you put it on is microwave safe. We do not want viewers at home getting injured or hurt. So you put it in the microwave and only put it for about 30 seconds. And then you let it on. While we're waiting, what me and Corbin are gonna do is we're both gonna try one after they cool down for a little bit. And then I'm gonna ask him how did it taste? Did he like it or not? And then he'll describe if it was good or not. You should give it at least 5 to 10 seconds, 15, to let it cool off, for you to not burn your hands or burn your mouth. Ooh, hot. Okay, hot. Remember what I said.
Really hot to me.
As you appear, they're very, very hot, but they will cool off. Make sure when you blow them off that you don't spit, like this guy would probably do.
They kind of taste a little bit cheesy, but they kind of taste like shredded wheat. They're kind of like...
This is Caleb Copeland and Cora Mackey with TCN News for Minute Meal.
Wow, Caleb, that was a very cool minute meal. Now, we have a viral video from our TCN STEM class. Evan, aren't you in that class?
Yes, I am in it. It is a bunch of kids from Portland West that has volunteered to do extra TCN stuff. We make videos weekly, and we have fun doing it.
Well, cool, let's take a look at them.
Hello, TCN people. My name is Roberta Roberts, and I'm hosting today's Try Not to Laugh challenge. I have 4 people armed with 3 jokes each, and the main goal is to not laugh at someone else's joke. I'll introduce our place today, then I'll explain how the challenge will go down. Our first contestant is Emerald Evan. He will be the first to tell a joke, and the other players will try not to laugh. Each player that does not laugh will be awarded 1 point. Our second contestant is Awesome Aiden. He will tell a joke after Evan and trying to get the other players to laugh. Hectic Houston will go third. Each person telling a joke wants it to be really funny so that other people won't get a point that turn. Mighty Mace will finish out each round. The contest will end after he has told his third joke. The total number of points will be added up at the end of each round. The player with the most number of points at the end of the third round is our Try Not to Laugh challenge champion. Is everyone ready to begin? All right, Emerald Evan, you're up first.
What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef.
Evan made one person laugh, so he got 1 point. Next up is Awesome Aiden.
What's a good icebreaker? A fat penguin.
Awesome Aiden scored 2 points. Next up with his first joke is Hectic Houston.
What's a cow's favorite place in space? The moon.
Hectic Houston also scored 2 points. The last person in this round is Mighty Mace.
So, what do you call a fish with no eyes? A fish.
One round is over. Evan scored 1 laugh in round 1. Aiden got 2 laughs with his joke. So did Houston. Mason has to make up some ground. He has 0 points. Now for round 2.
What is the shape of the state Cuba?
A cube.
Evan gained 2 points and now has a total of 3.
I was going to tell you a joke about pizza, but it's too cheesy.
Aiden gained 1 point and is now tied with Evan with a total of 3.
What's an inchworm's favorite measurement? The inch.
Houston got 0 points that round, so now Aiden has 3, Evan has 3, and now Mason.
So, what do you call a deer with no eyes? I have no idea.
Now on to the third round. Evan and Aiden are tied with 3 points, while Houston and Mason are tied with 2.
You know what's better than Coca-Cola? Coca-Cola.
Evan scored 2 points and now has a total of 5. Aiden must score at least 2 points to stay in the game.
What is Antarctica's favorite song? Ice, ice, baby.
That was good. I can't believe Aiden only got 1 point. But Houston must score 3 points to still be in the game.
How's a horse say no way? No way.
Go back to the farm, Houston. That was bad. Now, Mason must score 3 points to still be in the game.
Did you know a graveyard is the most popular place on Earth? People are dying to get in.
That's the end of the contest. And Evan has 5 points, Aiden with 4, Houston with 2, and Mason with 4. Way to go, Emerald Evan. You are a Try Not to Laugh Challenge champion. It was a really good competition. There are some really good competitors out there today. You're also the person that laughed the least. Were you able to win because you have no sense of humor, or was it because you have a cold black heart with no soul?
What? I have a heart and soul. I just tried to think of dead puppies whenever someone else was telling a joke.
That's really sad.
Can't argue with results. It works.
Well, that's all the time we have today. For the TCN STEM class, I'm Roberta Roberts. Feel free to like our Facebook page at TCN-Portland West and subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next week.
Well, Evan, that was a pretty funny video. I've always suspected that you never had a soul.
Well, it was easy.
Well, let's go to Teacher Feature with Aaron Daly.
This is Aaron Daly with TCN News. Today I have Teacher Feature and I am joined by Mr. McLean. Mr. McLean has been the principal at our school for the last 2 years I have attended. He was voted for the Principal of the Year in 2017 and is up for the award again this year. We have a couple of questions for Mr. McLean to learn more about his life. Let's start off. Mr. McLean, where did you grow up and go to high school and college?
Well, first, thanks so much for having me on the show. I sure do appreciate it. I grew up in a city called St. Catharines in Ontario, Canada. I went to Cumberland University to get my undergraduate. I got my master's degree at Cumberland University, and then I went to Lincoln Memorial University to get my education specialist degree.
Our second question for you today, why did you decide to teach and how many years did you teach before becoming a principal?
Well, when I was in high school, I started working with special needs kids, and I started coaching kids at that age. So making a decision going into college, I wanted to go into education and just really had a good passion for working with kids and wanted to help provide the best education for them, and I wanted to coach kids in the sport that I loved, which was soccer.
Our third question for you today, where and when was your first teaching job?
My first teaching job was at Beach High School, that's here in Hendersonville, Tennessee in Sumner County, and I was a physical education wellness teacher, and then I coached both boys and girls soccer team, and I was there for 7 years, and then I went to be an assistant principal at Portland High School, and I was there for 3 years, and now this is my 9th year as principal here at Portland West Middle School.
Our fourth question for you today: what is the best thing you like about teaching or being a principal that you like most?
Well, the thing I like best about being a principal is being able to work with so many kids and having influence in any way I can in their lives in a positive way. So this position gives me the ability to go around and be a part of almost every program and just do what I can to help the teachers and the people that are leading it do the best possible job they can do at it, and then just be there for the kids when they need me.
Our fifth question for you today: what is your idea of fun?
Well, I got a lot of ideas of fun, but if I could choose things that I really like to do, I love going to the beach. I love seeing movies. Love playing and watching sports. Hanging out with family and friends, and attending church and doing the different functions that go along with it.
And our last question for the day: Mr. McLean, can you please list 3 words that would describe you?
Whoa, that's a little bit more difficult one. 3 words to describe me. Probably the easiest 3 words is just a good person.
Mr. McLean, I would like to thank you for joining our show today. You have accomplished a lot over the years and couldn't be more proud to call you the principal at Portland West Middle School. Good luck on becoming Best Principal of the Year in the year of 2017. Now, to October birthdays.
Thank you.
Well, folks, we're afraid that's all we have for today. We hope you enjoyed our very first TCN show of 2017, and we can't wait to give you more news on our future shows.
We hope you have a good rest of your day and week. Now, goodbye!